Hi guys, so we're here for our Getting Started video number 3 for the Healthy Happy Whole monthly membership program. And today we're going to be going over the tracker sheet, the 66-day challenge sheet, and your why and your goals. And so I just want to walk you through these really quickly to show you how to start implementing them and using them right away. So the first form is the Happy Healthy Whole daily tracker sheet. So this is the sheet that I want you to print out, have it on your fridge or in your notebook at all times, something that you track throughout the day as you go. These are the daily simple habits that I want you guys to be focusing on and working on developing and building. You do not earn points for these daily habits. These are just things that I want you to start to slowly integrate into your everyday life. We only earn points if you only earn points if you participate in the monthly challenge. And for me, it's nutrition. And so I have a separate guide for that, a separate tracker sheet for you to be tracking your points for that program. But as far as the day-to-day, this is where you always fall back on. If you're building these habits, this is the number one most important thing. Everything else is extra. And so this is something that we're going to be doing together. Then I wanted to just work you through it just a little bit. So it includes all the 6 pillars of health. So the first thing is I want you to be exercising at least 20 minutes a day. If you're doing my programs that I'm providing you, you're definitely going to be getting that. And I also think it's absolutely okay to have a couple rest days a week as well. So you can work in your rest days for sure. Nutrition, protein at every meal. I think that's really important. Having a protein source at every meal allows you to absorb your foods more appropriately so you can use those nutrients better. And also protein is, those amino acids are the building blocks of so many processes in the body, so it's really important. And then as far as nutrition, I want you to be eating at least 3 servings of veggies a day. That's really important, getting in those non-starchy greens. And then another nutrition box, so you can have one free treat or meal a week. So I bring this into the column because I want you to start thinking about 80-20 moderation. I don't want to just completely take those things away from you. I don't think total restriction is a good balanced way to nutrition and health. So I want you to feel like you can follow a good program, build some strong habits, and still know that nothing is 100% off the table. So track that treat, that free meal. You're totally allowed to have it. And then as far as hydration, I want you to try to drink at least 75 ounces of water minimum a day. The recommendation is half your body weight in ounces. For some people, that's more than others. So if you are very deficient in hydration in drinking your water, make 75 ounces your first goal and then do the math. What is half your body weight in ounces and go from there. As far as sleep, every time you have a day where you slept 7 to 9 hours, I want you to mark it down because that's the range that I want us to be in for ultimate health. Stress management. Okay, so I could have put so many things under the stress management column, but what I want you to focus on is giving yourself at least 1 hour each week doing something that lights you up, not numbs you out. So sit in front of a TV is numbing out. Eating a box of Oreos while you sit in front of the TV, that's numbing out. But I want you to do something that lights you up, whether that's going out on a date with your husband, going to lunch with a friend, getting a massage, taking a bath, playing the piano, reading a really good book, because you just haven't let yourself do that in a long time, going out for a walk, enjoying nature, playing soccer with the kids. Okay, anything like that that's going to help light you up. I want you to focus on getting at least 1 hour a week. And you can break it up if you need to. And then in the personal spiritual development space, I encourage you to immerse yourself in some form of personal or spiritual development every single day, at least 15 minutes. So whether that's first thing in the morning, you get up and you say your prayer and you read your scriptures for 15 minutes, or a personal development book like the one that we're doing together in the virtual book club, that would totally count towards your 15 minutes. So these are the daily things that are going to add up and make you, if you follow these things over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, you would see big changes in your life and in your health, and you would be finding much greater balance in the things that you're doing. So that's the tracker sheet. If you have any questions, definitely post them in the Facebook group. And the next thing you're going to see here is this My 66-Day Challenge sheet. Now this is something that I created because I was listening to a podcast. There's a book called The One Thing, and he has a great podcast, and I listen to it all the time. And he provides a free 66-day challenge tracker and he has people pick a specific habit, one to work on every 66 days. And because the science is that it takes longer than 21 days to actually build a habit. So you could be working on these daily things, but then you might want to pick one. And maybe it's the thing that we're doing for the monthly challenge. Maybe it's something different, but you pick one area. So you write down what the habit is, and then you circle which pillar of health it is, and then you track that for 66 days to build a really solid habit. I'm not going to tell you what this habit is. This is just for you. So if you want to be working on the simple daily habits and you want to take it a step further and build a really strong habit in one area, and it doesn't have to be a habit that's on the sheet. It can be something off the sheet, or it can be something completely different. But regardless, this is going to be the way that you dig a little deeper in certain areas and really build strong habits, a strong foundation in different elements of those 6 pillars of health. So this is for you, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Every once in a while I'll throw out a 66-day challenge and encourage everyone to pick a habit and start working on it. And so that is something that you are absolutely encouraged to do at this point as we get started with the program. And then, of course, it's really, really important for you guys to track your goals. If you don't write it down, if you aren't thinking about why you're doing this program and what you specifically want to accomplish, then you're not going to see the progress that you want. And there's something about a pen to paper that is scientifically proven to make a better connection in your brain, right? So what I want you to spend some time doing this week is print this out. And what is your why? What is your strong emotional why for wanting to change, for wanting to find balance, for wanting to improve your health, for wanting to lose weight? I don't want to just say because I'm going to Mexico next week and I want to look better in my swimsuit. I want you to dig deeper. I want you to find that true emotional why. And I want you to tap into that, and I want you to take some time to think about it before you write it down. And then this is something you'll have in your binder that I want you to revisit and rewrite every 90 days. So underneath your why, there's a 90-day goal. In 90 days, what do you want to accomplish? I want it to be very specific. You guys have heard of SMART goals before. So I want you to be very specific with your SMART goal, with a date that you want to have accomplished it by. Obviously, I already said it's a 90-day goal. But if you want to share your goals with me to see if they're specific enough, you absolutely can, and I can help you refine those. So just email me if you want me to walk through some of these goal setting habits with you. So I want you to set a 90-day goal, and then I want you to break it down a little bit further and say, okay, to reach my goal, my 90-day goal, what do I need to do in the next 30 days to accomplish it? So I want you to write down a few things that you have to do in the next 30 days to move you closer towards reaching your 90-day goal. And then breaking it down one step further, every day I want you to ask yourself, what are the 1 to 3 things that I need to do first thing each day to reach my goal? I don't know if you guys have ever read the book Eat That Frog, but he talks about doing the hardest thing first in the day so that you accomplish it. And then in the one thing, the book that I was just telling you about, he talks a lot about doing those things, doing the 1 to 3 things first thing in the morning or first thing in your day that make the biggest impact towards reaching your goals. And so every day when you sit down, I want you to think about, okay, and write on a piece of paper, what are the 1 to 3 things that I need to do first today in order to reach my 30-day goal? That's then going to help me reach my 90-day goal. So I want you to use this. This is going to be a very valuable tool, and please don't be afraid to get out that pen and paper. It's really powerful. I encourage you guys to do that. That's why I want you to create a binder. That's why I have tracking sheets, all of these tools to help you be successful. All right, I'll see you in video number 4.